Hey there, it's Kelsey Henry, Middle Tennessee Realtor, and I just spent the last 15 minutes recording a video for y'all on YouTube with the portrait mode and the landscape mode. So that's a little frustrating, so I'm just going to redo this. So here we are. I want to show you today the differences between Autumn Ridge, Arbors, and Bluebird Hollow. These neighborhoods run together, and you'll see when you look in RealTracks for homes in this area, you'll think, oh, I'm looking at homes in Autumn Ridge, but you're actually not. You might be looking at homes in the Arbors of Autumn Ridge, or now Bluebird Hollow has a new segment that they're calling Bluebird Hollow at Autumn Ridge. So it can get really confusing because these neighborhoods are different, and oftentimes people in the area or new to the area and even realtors can get confused about it. So that's what I want to cover today. My goal really is, for this channel, is just that people that are relocating to this area can be educated on certain neighborhoods, and just that I can open your eyes to some of these little spots that you may not be familiar with. So Autumn Ridge is a community in Williamson County. It's in Spring Hill, Tennessee. So Spring Hill is just a little bit south of Franklin, about 20 minutes. Probably about 30 to 40 minutes south of Nashville, depending on where you're going in Nashville. What I'm going to do is I first want to take you through, I'll probably first start actually with Arbors of Autumn Ridge, just since I'm in that area right now, because I thought I was filming for y'all with a different mode, but you know, it's fine. So we're going to start with the Arbors, and then we'll work our way into Autumn Ridge, and then from Autumn Ridge we'll go into Bluebird Hollow. So all of these neighborhoods, except for some of the houses in Bluebird Hollow, are going to be zoned for Amanda North Elementary School, which is in Williamson County, Heritage Middle School, again Williamson County, and Independence High School. Now, the thing to understand about Bluebird Hollow, and the reason I said that some of those homes are not going to be in those schools, is that that neighborhood is actually split between Murray County and Williamson County, which I know is confusing. It just happens to be where the zoning is. You're right on the line. So there's a few houses in Bluebird Hollow that are actually zoned for Murray County schools. So Spring Hill is split between Murray County and Williamson County. So I'm going to first start you at the start of the Arbors, and then we'll work our way through. What's kind of comical is I tried to record this video yesterday or the day before, and we had a torrential downpour in the middle. Welcome to my channel. This is Kelsey Henry. I'm a realtor in Middle Tennessee, and this is really exciting because, oh, here we go. It's actually going to rain. Here's something that people don't tell you about Tennessee. We moved here from Seattle. It is actually the Seattle of the South. It was actually sunny and beautiful 5 seconds ago, and now it's raining and it's going to downpour. But what I want to talk about today is the differences between Autumn Ridge, Bluebird Hollow, and the Arbors of... I'm going to go. Yep, this is not going to work. And so I had to restart the video, and then of course I started again this morning and had to restart again because I didn't have it in the right mode. So maybe I'll learn my lesson there for future videos. Okay, I'm at the start of the Arbors, and the beginning of the Arbors backs up to this beautiful farmland here off Wilkes. There is, rumor has it, another development that will likely be put in off of Wilkes on your way to Amanda North Elementary School. There is a train track here. The folks that live over in the Arbors oftentimes say they don't even notice the train track anymore. It only runs a couple times a day, and it's just for, I think it's just to ship things to and from a local plant. So it's active, it's just not running all the time. You'll notice when we go through the Arbors and Autumn Ridge, a lot of the houses look similar, but there are different amenities in each neighborhood. You'll see in Autumn Ridge that you'll have 3-car garages, whereas Arbors you're going to have 2-car garages. The Arbors homes, like I mentioned, are going to be a little smaller than Autumn Ridge. And then Bluebird Hollow to me looks altogether different than these other neighborhoods, than the Arbors of Autumn Ridge and Autumn Ridge. All right, so here's the train track. And then we start into the Arbors. All right, Arbors of Autumn Ridge. Although the Arbors doesn't have a community pool or clubhouse, they do have a playground and a pond. Here's the community pond. And then they have this great playground, basketball court. Now here's the interesting thing. So right now we're in the Arbors, but you'll see once we get to about Petal Deck, we're going to switch and go to Autumn Ridge. So right about now is when we switch and transition into Autumn Ridge. So you can see that the houses look very similar, but you will notice a lot of 3-car garages in here, bigger lot sizes too. Here's where we've got the community clubhouse and pool. So they've got a gate here and you get a key fob. This is just for Autumn Ridge residents, not the Arbors or Bluebird Hollow. It's always so awkward when people drive by and see me doing this. Borderline cringy, really. You're gonna see up here on your right, this is the pond for Autumn Ridge. This is a catch and release pond for the Autumn Ridge residents. There's a sweet little crew of baby ducks out there right now. You can't see, there's also a lot of turtles sunbathing, and that fountain has seen better days, I will say. It's a little less than today. Normally it's a little perkier. We're on Miles Johnson right now. This is the main drag that connects Autumn Ridge into the Arbors of Autumn Ridge. Here we're in kind of the earlier phases of Autumn Ridge. I'll take you through the newer phases. When I say early, over here we're talking like early to, I'd say early 2000s over here, maybe to 2010-ish. And then up here we've got Harvey Park. On the right, this is a popular park in Spring Hill. There's walking trails, there's a covered pavilion. They did Pickin' in the Park over here, which is a sweet little event they do in the summer where there's songwriters and players, and it's fun. Nice little community spot. And then they do have a nice playground here as well. I don't want to be too intrusive with my camera, but if you can see that playground. This is right over at Miles Johnson and Main Street here. All right, we are in Autumn Ridge, and we're entering a newer phase. Cue the modern white farmhouse. So in the newer phases of Autumn Ridge, they started doing some of these painted white brick homes. You'll see some of that. That's how you also kind of know you're in the newest phase, which is phase 8. What is kind of neat about Autumn Ridge, back behind this white house, is Hidden Gems Farmers Market. So this is a farmers market that was recently created in Spring Hill. And the farmers market runs on Saturdays from 11 to 2. There's a lot of local vendors. You can kind of see there's a red barn back there. They've got horses, goats, chickens, ducks, fresh eggs, fresh meat. And folks in the neighborhood can sign up for a CSA box if they choose. The CSA box has like fresh vegetables. I think you can also get cheeses and meats in there too. All right, so now we're going to take you to Bluebird Hollow, which, as I mentioned, now they have a new segment called Bluebird Hollow of Autumn Ridge. Similar builders, same builders for the most part, but different style of home. These homes have more of a craftsman feel inside than Autumn Ridge or the Arbors. And they're going to be a little more updated too, just because of the time they were built. They've got more of these white painted brick homes. There are no amenities in here, so you won't see a community pool or a clubhouse. Now, another difference you'll see in Bluebird Hollow, you've got these non-cottage homes, and then across the street, you have cottage homes. And what I mean by cottage homes are these alley loader style where you park in your garage at the back of the home. They're still building in this neighborhood. This neighborhood is the one that's mixed between Murray County and Williamson County. This is the train right here. And then these Bluebird Hollow homes over on this street do feed into Autumn Ridge. Show you the segment here where they kind of intertwine. All right, so you see this is a 2-car garage Bluebird Hollow home. Whoop! And here we are back into Autumn Ridge. And you can, again, tell that these are Autumn Ridge homes because they are the 3-car garage homes. All 3 of these neighborhoods are super social. I know that Autumn Ridge puts on a massive 4th of July show at the pond. Usually lasting anywhere between 45 minutes to an hour. The Arbors does one as well. The Arbors has a really amazing witches ride that they do at Halloween. It's really cute. A lot of the owners, the moms, the ladies of the house will dress up as witches and pass out candy, so it's kind of like a little bike parade. Halloween in these neighborhoods is a big deal. Lots of kids will actually load into this neighborhood for Halloween. And I'll put on I have some film, some different events they do for 4th of July. Christmas holiday season, we usually have some kind of Santa, cookies and Santa event as well. So very social event, very community driven here.